FX was popping. It's been a minute, man, since I've made a video, but check it out. So this year, I have called out 57 wins, 43 losses, 57% win ratio, and then based on 5% risk per trade, which I was not calling out 5%. I was not risking myself 5% the entire trade, but based on that, you would have made 240%. If you would have risked 1% per trade, you would have grown your account around 40%. 2% would have been 80, 3%, and so on and so forth, man. But I mean, this is real stuff. This is real trading. I don't know. I don't follow other signal stuff, but I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who boast about their 80, 90% win ratio and shit like this. But that's just not real life, you know? And that's not a real that's not real expectations to have for yourself. This is real. If you risk 1% per trade and you make 40 to 50% in a year, that's pretty fucking solid, you know? The reason why I risk more is so I can make more, but that's pretty fucking solid, you know? And the last trade I called out, and I'm done for the year calling out trades. Markets are starting to slow down. Also, just I'm kind of done right now for calling out trades. This was the last trade, CAT CHF. The same shit I've been calling out forever, man. But um, simplistic, man. Simplistic, easy stuff. And I have tracked all of it. This is all of it, everything. 30%, 20%, minus 15, 10%, minus 5, 38, minus 5, 20, 20, 10, 5, 7.5, 15.5, 15. This is what it is, man. You know? And the reason why I was able to be so much more profitable if because of having 57 wins and 43 losses is because of the risk rewards. You know, and the thing that I've learned so far is you have to have an edge. You have to have some type of edge when you trade, either the risk reward or you have to manage your trades. Manage your trades in a way. So you either have to have a 1 to 1.5, a 1 to 2, a 1 to 3, a 1 to 3.5, whatever it is, so you make a little bit more on the winners than you lose on the losers, or you have to do what Nick Sean does, where he'll do something like this or have a big ass trade, big ass stop loss, and he will, if price starts to go into profit, he'll add more positions, or you can just let it run the full amount. Or if it starts to go negative and he realizes it's not going to reject from the level, then he will cut the loss short. So he'll overall be making, you know, 2, 3 times the amount of money on the wins that he would lose on the losers. The only problem I see with that is sometimes you won't be able to be there. You know, when I was doing it for a little bit, I was asleep, so I'd get stopped out. So I wasn't able to do it. So when I would win, it would be the same amount that I would lose. Um, and going with the trend, a lot of times price seems to just bounce from the levels anyway. So there's no real use in having such a big stop loss. So I think having a little bit higher risk reward is the best way to go about it. But that's what it is, man. And at the same time, I've been doing the same simplistic shit. I have changed, if you go all the way back in the Telegram, I've changed a lot of ways that I've traded over and over and over and over and over. But, shit, man. For the most part, it's been the same. I caught some trades last night on AJ, not this one. It was off of the daily, and it was like off of this big daily area right here, and it was actually I caught buys like down. I got buys down here lower. Let me look at the actual price. It was 97,256. So I caught buys because it was lower down there. 97. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, so it's a little bit lower. It was right there. And stop loss was like here. And then, you know, it's going to target. But that was it, man. I mean, I just saw that, okay, well, prices overall going up. We have this daily level. I'm going to hope that it bounces from this level. I'm not going to sit here and wait for rejections. I'm just going to play on the 50% chance that it's going to bounce from this level, and I'm going to take the trade. And that's it. You know, I mean, there's just not much to the way that I trade. The other trade I caught earlier this week that I called out was on CAD CHF. And I looked at price and I said, okay, price is overall going down, right? It's overall going down, so I'm going to continue to look for sells. And it was right here. So that was the level. That was a trade I called out. Look right here. This was a trade. And price was overall going down. So I said, okay, if price breaks and closes below this level, I'm going to go ahead and take sales. So I put my sell limit there. Stop loss, I think, was like 9 pips or 8 pips. Had a 1 to 2 risk to reward. There you go. Bang. You're done. You're done for the week. You don't have to trade anymore. You're done. So you risk 1%, you make 2. You risk 5, you make 10. You risk 10%, you make 20. You risk 30, you make 60. Whatever. And yeah, that's it. That's the entire way that I've been approaching the markets. I just go on the daily and I look for the overall direction of price. Is it going up? Is it going down? And it doesn't have to look like that. It could look like this. As long as it's making higher highs and higher lows, I'm not going to take sales. There's no reason. Now, that's it. I mean, the reason why I don't make videos as much anymore is because there's not much to talk about. It's the same basic shit every week. But I mean, yeah, that's literally it. If I go through some of the other trades, this is the only one I marked up. If you look at the daily, you can see price came down. Real weak sells. You can see the difference in this pushing down, this pushing down, this pushing down, versus this. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. So then we had this strong push up, broke all this level of structure. We had this big, strong level that would not break. Price maintained it. Came back down, created this higher low. Strong push up, came back down, another higher low, another strong push up. Now if we look, we have this big solid level, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. And now it's going to become support. So if I was going to take this trade, I would say I'll place my money that price is going to reject from this area. I'll place bets on it. There's a 50% chance of it bouncing from this level. And I'm going to place bets on it that it's going to bounce from this level. Price has shown me on the daily that it wants to start going up based on price action. And now I just found a strong level that I think price can bounce from. Bang, there you go. So I'm going to give my stop loss enough room to where it can play around a little bit. It doesn't have to be crazy big, but it's in a spot where it has enough space to play around, right? So I'm not going to get stopped out if it just wicks all the way down here, it comes past it. Has enough room to play and then hopefully bounce. That's it. That's all I've been doing. And as price continues to go up or go down on the daily, all I look for is sells. That's it. Look for sells off of resistance levels and then buys off of support levels. And I look to just continue with the overall trend instead of go against it because it makes your life so much easier. Rarely use a weekly. It's usually just a daily and the 4-hour. Use the higher time frames because they're stronger. There's less noise. There's less stuff going on. It's just more simplistic. So if you were going to look at this right here, you could have got sells here, 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 and here, right? You could have got sells here, 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 right? All you would have saw is that price is going down. So then you're just going to continue with the momentum and you're just going to sell. You're not going to sit there and wait for candle confirmations. You're not going to use any indicators. you're just going to say, okay, price is going down. Here's a level. I'm going to put a limit at that, a sell limit. And then I'm just going to have a stop loss just a little bit above, right? I'm going to put it in a spot to where if I do get stopped out, it's because I was wrong about that direction of price, okay? It doesn't need to be super big. I was wrong about that direction of price. If it goes all the way up here, boom, okay, I was wrong. It's going to continue up. But I'm not going to put it so far that my risk reward is going to suffer. So this one, put your stop loss right here. And then it's very easy and realistic to target the next low. So your stop loss could be like that. That's the trade. And you do that for all of these. And then when price comes back up to a level of resistance, do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then guess what? Price didn't break past this. So you don't take trades. Right? It kept rejecting. So then you just move on. And then you wait for price to make clear moves again. So right here, you would have got stopped out. Price would have went past it. But that's the only place you would have got stopped out. Right? So that's it. And that's the entire way that I have been approaching the market. And that's the only way that I'm going to continue approaching the market. I don't think there's any more trades. I think the market's slowing down because of the holidays and Thanksgiving and stuff. There was this trade last night. Could have caught buys right here off of this level. Looking at daily, completely bullish. Completely going up. So why would you do anything but buy? Take trades off this level. Could have got buys right here all the way up to there. If you would have done that, that could have been a solid 43 pips. So, yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, don't really make videos, don't really know what to talk about. It's the same stuff. But if you want to make some money, go ahead and follow the Telegram. It's literally free money. I have no fucking clue why people don't do it. There's not many people out there who call out all of their trades for free. The track record's right here, 57 and 43. You would have completely been in profit overall. Next year hopefully will be better. But I have no idea why people don't. I mean, I post this on social media, YouTube obviously, but I don't know why people don't pay attention to it. It's getting more views now than it was before. But I mean, shit, man, I'm posting that I'm having 2K days, 3K days, and nobody is paying attention. If I was somebody who was struggling for money and I saw this guy saying he was making 2K in a day, 3K in a day, a guy that I knew, and at the same time he was saying that he was posting everything for free and I could take the same exact trades as him and make money with him, I'd be on that immediately. But nobody is, and it blows my fucking mind. I have no clue why people don't do that. But there has to be some people. They're just not letting me know because this does get some views. So, yeah, man. That's the way I trade. It's simplistic. It's duplicatable. Find a strategy that you like. You don't have to do this one. If you do, stick to the daily. Look for the direction. Find support resistance levels on the 4-hour. Use a 1 to 1.5 minimum risk reward. You'll probably be profitable. It's not that fucking hard. It's really not. The emotional side is it's 99% emotional, 1% technical. Find a strategy that you like, stick to it, and do it consistently. And don't change it every week like I did. And you'll be profitable a lot sooner than 4.5 years. It took me 4.5 years to become profitable doing this stuff because I was so inconsistent with the way I was trading. Studied this shit every single day for 4.5 years, but I changed the strategy every other day. If I stuck to this from the beginning, I'd be fucking killing it by now. It took me 4.5 years to get to 1K, 2K days. I would have been there probably in like a year if I didn't switch it every day. So that's it, man. OFX out.